Little disclaimer that I, Mystic, and am employee of Wizards of the Coast on the D&D team.
Last time on Utopia podcast, the party met Reem, aka King Thedonis, and learned a lot about the war, the gods, the castle, and what's been going on. He tells them that he has a favor of them, but not to think of it now. Instead, right now, he needs help finding David, the footman who took their weapons, who he thinks might be a corruption. The party goes searching for David and engages with him in battle. And that is where we find the party.
All right, sorry. I'm listening, Avis. You may have your turn.
You said it was an action to enact my infusion?
Yes.
Alrighty. I will do so as my action.
Love it. What does this look like?
I just imagine that, like, you know, now that, like, she's surrounded once again by her family, that, like, somewhere in the crowd, like, maybe she knows before, like, her grandfather just kind of, like, comes out of these mists, right? Of all these half-orcs and a few of dwarves and elves and everything, like, they're surrounding her, and just kind of puts his, like, hand on her shoulder, and she doesn't even need to turn around to know that it's him. And just in that moment, like, she just kind of, like, looks at the sword and remembers, like, kind of that her family believes in her, supports her, and, like, and she's not gonna let any other people's families be hurt by whatever these terrible demons are trying to do, and just her entire sword just, like, erupts in, like, lightning.
Love it. This is the first time any of y'all have seen this happen.
Holy shit. That's dope as fuck.
All right. Bonus action or movement? The creature has gone invisible.
I'm going to... I don't know if I'm leaving op range, but I would like to move slightly towards the door.
Okay.
To block exits.
Yeah.
I think that's what I can move. Yeah. Oh, dang. My distance is a lot farther than I remember. I could move here.
Love it. Hell yeah. All right.
I'm fast.
Godfrey.
All right. Godfrey, now having David come out from underneath him, closes his eyes and he listens to see if he could hear where this creature has moved to after going invisible.
Yeah.
As he reaches for one of his darts.
Give me a perception check.
Flat?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a natural 20. I'll take the picture.
What the fuck, Adam?
These dice love me.
Great. You hear a scuff of I'm gonna say you hear the scuff of a shoe on wood, like when it gets a little stuck. You know, like the squeak, right around here.
Okay. As soon as I hear it, I throw a dart in that direction.
Okay. You don't have to make this at disadvantage with a natural 20.
All right. Thank you. I miss.
Oh no!
So it's an 11 to hit. But I will take that first hit and then I'll run over to this direction where I heard it, sleeping into action. And then I'm going to do a really wide leg sweep right there.
Cool. That will be a disadvantage.
14 to hit.
That hits.
For 7 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage.
Great.
And then I'll use my bonus action, unless you want the bonus action to have been the perception check.
Nope, that's okay.
Wait, when do
Okay. Bonus action, I'll make one last.
when do monks begin hitting with non-magical? Because at a certain level, monks
Sixth
six
level. Yep, one more
Okay.
level. And then after connecting with the leg sweep, I'll just try to like throw my entire elbow into the area where I felt it.
Yeah.
That it's at disadvantage still, right? Okay. It would have been a natural 20, but instead it's a 22 to hit.
What in the actual hell?
It's a natural 20 and a 15 on the dice for 9 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage.
Awesome. Great. Livy, you're seeing Godfrey just punching the air.
Damn it! That will. I want to do shatter so bad.
Too bad.
So bad. I don't. Is there any way I can do this without 10? That's 5. 10? 1. But that's not where he was hitting it. He was hitting it over here, right? I don't. You know what? I'm going to trust Godfrey. I have my sword out. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna swing where he's been hitting.
Okay, it's at disadvantage.
Yeah. I just every other thing I can do would involve hitting my friends. Selfish, all of you.
Appreciate not being shattered.
Oh, it's just a never. All right.
All right.
So
you can roll again if you want, although you've already missed with a 9, but it is at disadvantage.
I did roll
23 and a 9. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, I was like, I can't. I don't think that's allowed.
That is.
And then I'm gonna
go
my
ahead.
bonus action. I'm gonna use my last. I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration from Morgus.
Oh,
He needs it.
nice.
He just needs it. He's been forgetting his actions, staring off into space. His accent hasn't been like consistent. I'm worried about him.
Amazing. That is to Morgus, who is going to move around the wall that his friends have created, keeping his distance still from the creature itself, just moving within shooting distance, and is going to send out a firebolt.
We're probably safe.
That's a 10, so that misses.
But he has a bardic inspiration, right?
Oh yeah, D6 for 13, which just hits.
Yay!
As the creature, although invisible and at disadvantage, I need to roll again. It still hits. And the creature takes 6 fire damage.
I'm assuming we can see it now that it's on fire.
It doesn't stay on fire, actually. It just sort of shoots through the space and you hear a...
That's very rude of it.
Great. That's Tassila.
We can't see it still, right?
You still cannot see it. Correct.
Son of a bitch. Scylla looks over at Ziba. Kid, are you hurt?
No, I mean, you kind of scraped me earlier, but I'm still doing pretty
You
good.
good?
I told you I could take it. It didn't even feel a thing.
Yeah, I know you're tough. Fuck, where is this thing? And I think Scylla's just gonna hold.
Okay. Yeah. What do you want to hold?
I'm spent. I think I am just focusing and looking for any disruption in any part of the room, any movement, or and just staying ready with my sword.
Yeah, great. Awesome. Right around this moment, as you say this, Scylla, Livy, Godfrey, Morgus, and Scylla, your vision becomes engulfed in this yellow fog. Ziba, you see a circle of this yellow, noxious looking energy form all around your friends. So we go to you.
That's not fun. Nothing tried to get through my door?
Nothing tried to get through your door.
Now I feel like I gotta go to the other door. Is it going for the other door?
I don't know.
Can I see anything moving through the fog? Nauseous spew?
You can't.
Okay. If I were to run through the space Gavri's at and then towards this door, which I can make because I have an insane amount of movement now.
Okay.
Would I run into anything?
You can see the table against the wall. That's the only thing obstructing your passage through. But as soon as you enter the fog, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's like I'm planning out my best path here. I'll still do it. I feel like this is a pretty good path. I still have 5 feet of movement, so I'd probably step back one. But yeah, and then I'll roll Constitution. I don't know what's good for me. 22.
Yeah. Nothing happens.
I don't run into anything?
You don't run into anything. I will say you kind of cough a little bit and you catch a little bile in the back of your throat. As you take
Why are there so many doors in this room? We have to follow fire code or something?
You take 17 poison damage.
Why? Out of 22?
On a success?
On a success?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Do you have the Ring of Poison Resistance?
I do actually.
Okay.
Is that with that in consideration as well?
Do you
Like
have it
success
on and attuned and
Yeah.
ready to go?
Yeah.
Nope, then that would be halved. So 17 halved down would be 8.
On success with the poison ring. Alrighty.
All right.
What the heck?
That's a Godfrey.
I still haven't taken an action.
Oh, yeah.
By the way.
Would you like to do that?
Can I hold an action?
You can. What I will say is if you don't try and attack something,
I was trying to attack something if I ran into literally anything when I was running
That's
through,
true.
but I didn't run into literally anything.
well, you also just took damage, so you're good on your rage.
I'm gonna throw something at the first thing that moves.
Okay.
I don't even care if it's living. Okay.
You're not gonna be able to. Okay. You're not gonna be able to tell if it's your friends. As we go to.
I'm still gonna do it.
To Godfrey. Godfrey, you see this yellow cloud form around you, but you don't have to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't affect you.
Okay. When the cloud appeared, the creature is still invisible?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will use my move and action, if party members allow it, to push them out of the circle. Push them out of the cloud.
Sure, but like, I don't need to breathe. I'm fine.
I'll push Scylla out of the circle.
Scylla, do you fight against it?
No.
Yeah. You push Scylla out of the circle.
Oh, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35. I can't quite get to Morgus.
Okay.
But, did I hear the thing in front of me move at all? Or is this too much? Would that be another perception check?
That would be another perception check.
I guess also, too, is this cloud, like, heavily obscured? Like, can I even see where Morgus is? Or am I guessing based on where he was?
You can see where they are. It's just like a very dense fog. You can't, because you know that they're your friends, you just kind of see their forms through this, like, yellow fog. You can't make out features or anything at this point, but, yeah.
Okay. I will then use my action to dash.
Okay.
Actually.
Yeah.
And I'll get Morgus out of the cloud as well.
Yeah. He voluntarily gets pushed out.
Okay.
So we head to Livy. You also are good not having to breathe.
Yeah. Now that Morgus... This is a risky gamble. But... oh, no. No, I didn't want to do that. Whatever. 1, 2, boop. In this 10-foot sphere right here, I want to do Shatter. To see if maybe I can get it.
Okay.
I just really want to use Shatter, guys.
Cast the spell.
I cast the spell.
Nothing happens.
Does it I suddenly loud. Does it even like shift the air?
Air kind of moves a little bit, but it's a sound-based spell, right?
A sudden loud, yeah. Oh wait, it's thunder damage. No, it's thunder damage.
Which is sound.
Oh, interesting.
So. All right.
Does it destroy the floor right there?
It definitely does. You hear like crack, a shattering of the wooden floorboards.
Well, you know it's not there.
It's not. You know it's not there. This time, Morgus is going to say, "Thank you, Godfrey." And he's going to close his eyes and twist the orb a little bit. And you see ping, ping, ping. More magic missiles. Well, this is a second level magic missile, which doesn't have any sight parameters. As far as I can see. And will automatically hit. For 1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 1 is 2. 4 + 1 is 5. That's 9, right? 2 + 1 is 3. 12. Then second level, so is one more. 4
That's a
plus 1
homing
is 5.
missile.
Yes.
17. They all hit right
Where?
next to Morgus, right in
I
front of
knew you were going
Ziba.
for the other door. Not on my watch.
Right next to Godfrey as well. I already
Pretty
forget the
fast,
damage.
boy.
I said 12. 17?
Yeah.
You hear another cry of pain, and Morgus and Ziba, and probably Godfrey through the smoke, you see similarly blood and black ichor kind of falling to the ground. You can't see the form of the creature yet, but you can see what's falling off of it. And you get you assume that they're under some kind of very great invisibility spell.
So can I take that as movement? Like we'll act like actually Morgus got pushed out, and then I was like, oh, I gotta get ready to throw something. That was movement, and then we see this.
You want to throw something?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. It's going to be
I
a
do.
disadvantage because you still technically can't see it, but yes.
Oh, really
The
hope I know what
first
it hit.
Would have been
Morgus,
Morgus
then.
coming out of the cloud.
Yeah, I see Morgus
So I'm
coming out of the
throwing
cloud.
it at Morgus. The creature just happens to be between her and Morgus.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do I really have to do it at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Just get another one. Oh.
Close.
Yeah.
So,
22.
but the first one was a natural 20.
We don't. Let's not relive that.
That
okay?
hits,
'Cause
it
I'm a
hits.
natural 20.
It
It's
hits.
fine. Going for Morgus, but I just happened to hit it on accident. 5.
Amazing.
With a javelin.
You hear another cry in pain as even more blood and ichor falls to the ground.
Totally meant to do that.
It's a big puddle at this point underneath where you threw your javelin, and it goes through the space and then kind of sticks into the ground behind it, just like wobbling, you know.
It like almost hits Morgus, and I'm like, oh. My bad.
Amazing. That's Cecilia.
I think hearing that there's been a hit, Scylla is going to skirt around as much of the fog as I can, and I'm going to get about 25 feet-ish.
Yeah.
Am I around enough that I can get some sort of sight on this thing again?
No one has sight on it. You can see the blood on the floor.
Okay, cool. Where the blood on the floor is, assuming this thing is staying, I'm going to real quick arm up in the air again, snap, and that shimmer is going to stream down again around where that blood is. And if you could please make a Constitution save.
That's a 5.
Yeah, that's a fail. And so this silvery cylinder of moonlight comes down around, assuming I hit on this thing. And it is now encaptured in this dim silvery light.
Great. Does it take damage?
It is. It's going to take damage. It's going to take... what is math? 17 about it.
What does this look like?
Ah, fuck. Very delicately, these ribbons of silver come down, and I think they are so fine that they cut right through. It's almost like very delicate strands and shards of glass, needle fine, that just right through it. And if this thing becomes visible, slices of it just fall to the ground.
Yeah. I think that's what happens. Like, as this is happening, as the slices fall away, they just fall to the ground in ribbons. There's just a pile of these, like, black inky ribbons on the ground where the creature once was. And we are no longer in initiative.
Heck yeah.
The fog dissipates.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I wasn't actually gonna hit Morgus, I swear. It's just like, you just happen to be there.
Oh, I can breathe. Right. Yeah, we're good.
How many more of these are there?
Ruth, man.
That's a good question.
King Thedonis stands behind Ziba a little bit taller than her, with an apple in hand, just like takes a bite of it, holds it up. Well, he found me, so you found him, and it's done.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
Mm-hmm. I feel as though I should compensate you all. Have you been compensated already?
No.
Gregor, did you pay these people?
Kinda.
Yes. All right. Well, my offer still stands, but there's no rush. You all look very tired. Maybe you should get some sleep.
Sleep sounds, and Scylla looking very exhausted over the course of the last couple of days and everything that's transpired, like, and around at the rest of her party, the best idea. Yes?
Agreed.
Sure.
Do you have rooms for us?
Do you not have a home?
Do you not have rooms to spare? You live in a castle.
I mean,
Do you
Oh,
want
so I'm
to
sorry, I didn't
stay
realize
here? I'm
that
sorry.
was an invitation to leave, or if you were offering to
Oh, you're welcome
give us
to
some.
go.
Okay, fantastic.
I figure you want the comforts of your own home. Castles aren't that cozy.
No, thank you.
Great. Come see me whenever you've decided what you'd like to do. Or don't. I'll take that as a no, I guess.
all right. By your majesty, I guess I'll see you. I was given access to your library.
Oh. All right.
And we leave.
We'll be back. Put us on the list. See you around.
No take backsies.
There's a chance we have to deal with one. I suppose this happens as we start to leave the castle and on the road back. We might have one more of those to take care of tonight
Yeah.
at home.
But hey, this... Ziva, this means we can help your friend.
It's... yeah. Still a little violent, but... You really think she'll be better?
Yeah. I'm sure that she'll feel
I hope
much
she's
better
okay.
when she
We've
actually
been gone
has
for quite a while.
control over her body. She'll feel better. Anyway.
I'm also a bit worried that we haven't seen her in a while, Ziba.
Yeah, we should probably hurry back.
All right. You all hustle back. The rain has stopped. There's still clouds in the sky obscuring the stars and the moon. And you make it back to your cottage. I think the weariness of the day, the very long day you all have had, really starts to set in as you all walk back. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
16.
It's late.
That's a 6.
16.
Anyone who got under a 10 has 1 point of exhaustion.
Invisible bags under Scylla's eyes now.
You make it back to your cottage.
Right. Does everything look fine? Does it look like it's good?
It's as empty as ever. Specifically as you walk in and find the bedroom door ajar and no sign of your satyr friend.
Well, that's a problem.
I can't say I'm surprised, honestly.
Are there, when I go outside, is there any like sign of footprints where she went?
What I'll say is there's no sign of a struggle. There's no signs of violence. There's no signs of anything strange happening. If you wanted to track her, it would be just straight up tracking footprints.
Is the magic jug still here?
Magic jug is still there.
She was kidnapped.
Well, if that's good, I guess.
I think Morgus
Good.
looks at the party. I think we know that these things are intelligent, at least. It's not likely she'll die out there or starve.
Yeah, but like...
No, but she's not herself.
You see the same bags kind of hanging under Morgus's eyes, Scylla.
Scylla rubs her eyes. We can't do anything about it now, can we?
I guess not.
We can ask the neighbors in the morning and we can get help and maybe they'll help us find her too. And I can make posters and we still have some of her drawings and maybe those will help.
Scylla like moves some of the curtains aside, these like gaudy doily curtains, and goes, "We have neighbors."
Yeah, there's like another cottage, maybe a football field away on each side.
I've got to be more careful at night. She like shuts the window a little bit.
What do you mean? I actually don't want to know.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Well, I guess we can. This is just a one-room place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she only has one room. Godfrey. Well, Godfrey doesn't sleep.
If you all want to sleep, I could go try to find her. Get a general location, tell you in the morning.
Are you okay with that?
I trust you, Godfrey.
You'll find her, right? and bring her back here. And you should take the mayonnaise with you. She might be hungry when you find her.
I'll take the mayonnaise.
This is also her favorite marker. Maybe she'll come back if you have that. It calms her down.
Lily passes out.
As Scylla
I'll
said,
show it to her.
"Are you good with that?" Scylla's already like walking towards the bedroom and like kicking her boots off.
Yeah.
Livy passes out on the couch. His like hand is on like the floor. Like he instantly starts snoring.
Dibba's the overly worried mother as you're packing for like summer camp. And it's like, oh, and you might need this. You don't know. She might need it when you find her. And when you find her, you also might need to give her some snack. And she likes this paper the best. She doesn't like the other paper in it, but don't fold her. She'll get mad.
Ziva. I'll find her. If she's in a state to come back, I'll bring her back.
Of
And
course
if
you'll
not,
find
I'll come
her.
and get you in the morning.
I want her to come back. You promise to wake us up first thing?
I'll promise. Get some sleep. Tomorrow you're going to be a hero in the news. You'll have to be ready for that.
I guess I better practice my autograph, right?
In the morning.
I don't know how everyone expects to sleep with all the stuff that's happened. It's just like mumbling. She like walked off to the bedroom.
Morgus has rolled out his bedroll like in the little kitchen area and has Bitsy next to him, just kind of hopping around as he snuggles in to his sleeping bag. As everyone except for Godfrey settles in for a long rest. Godfrey, give me a survival check if you're going to track for the princess.
I'll try. I wanted this to be the first instance of using something else, but it is, in fact, a natural 1. For a total of 4.
I think you see some tracks that look like hoof prints leading from, like, just off from the front door out to the road, and you follow them for about 10 minutes before you realize that those prints are also accompanied with a wagon trail behind them, and that they're probably not from the satyr woman, but rather a horse pulling a cart.
All right. And he'll just close his eyes, take a breath, but not take a breath because he cannot breathe anymore. And for a moment, he will panic. And then he'll do what he thinks is following his heart in a direction, but just start wandering in a random direction.
Okay. Takes you about 4 hours. You wander west of Florencia. Sorry, east of Florencia. Past the cottage into the woods behind it. Heading toward the lake. And the road that leads to Fort Mercer. And you see a piece of paper on the road, scrawled with similar drawings to what you've seen this woman draw over and over and over again.
And it's like on the road on the way to Fort Mercer.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything around at this point, like any campfires or...
You don't. It's just dark. The sun starts to rise. Color kind of shooting into the sky, but you don't even hear anyone else nearby other than creatures, animals, beasts.
I will pick up the note, and as the sun's rising, realizing I've been wandering for a few hours, I will wander back, assuming that'll be about 8 hours, when everyone else should be waking up.
Yep. All right. Everyone else wakes up rested. Say, Livy, you hear Godfrey come through the door.
Yeah. Livy, has been up for a bit. And is, I guess, like, when he hears Godfrey come through the door, he's been trying to, like, see if there's any food or anything in here. That isn't bad.
There's just the jug. They took most everything else, and y'all haven't gone grocery shopping.
Well, I had the jug.
Oh yeah,
Godfrey has the jug.
So there's nothing in there.
Well, that's great. Hey, Godfrey, did you find her?
No, and he'll put the jug down on the table. But I did find a note. I'll put it down next to the jug. It was on the road leading to Fort Mercer.
What does it say?
It's just her scrawling,
So,
like what she was drawing on the walls.
I'm guessing this was a clue?
The conversation, I'm sure, rises the rest of the party from their slumber.
So where is she? Is she sleeping? Does she have a long night?
She's a bit ahead of me. I had to turn around to come back. Looks like she was heading to Fort Mercer, which is where that army's coming through the portal near. Where Evkanor abandoned.
So we're going after her, right?
Scylla looks at Ziba and then around to everyone.
All right. Well, we have to get a plan to get after her. Because right now, the being inside of her is having her rejoin the rest of its crew, I guess. That's what it seems like. So, we would be going into actively hostile territory with an army to face. So we need to find out a way to successfully get her back.
Not necessarily hostile to all of us.
Are you talking about yourself?
Beak pecking at the window.
Garakias is Erebus's messenger.
Livy lets him in?
That's why he's been there at the window.
Can't they just send mail the normal way?
He just sits on the windowsill. He doesn't come all the way in.
Yes, friend?
He doesn't talk to you.
What is it, Garakias?
Favorites.
He doesn't talk to you either.
Does he have anything on him?
Nope.
Scylla rubs her eyes, goes over to the windowsill, and puts her forearm and fist kind of on the window frame and goes, I can't fucking, no more goddamn birds in this house. What do you want? And I'm going to cast Speak with Animals.
He could talk, right?
He very intentionally goes, "Ah, ah," and like flaps his wings and claws at your arm and flies up into the tree outside the cottage.
Rude.
She looks at Bitsy and goes, no more birds.
Bitsy just looks at Morgus and they have a little chuckle.
Some messenger. Godfrey, do you know that King Reem, are we calling him King Reem now? Do we just change the name of whoever is that? Your problem, your affliction currently, I think Reem, I mean, they're cousins, so I don't know what that gets you there, but I just thought you should know.
I don't know if I understand.
Your little messenger buddy's employer is cousins with the king. I mean, listen. Do with it what you will. And she sort of scratches where the bird got her.
So, where does that leave us now?
Sounds like we need to take some time to think about where we're going.
Yeah.
Who we want to support.
Right.
Well, I think first we need to.
I'm gonna go.
We need to get groceries because there is nothing here. And I can survive on the color blue, but I'm pretty sure you will need to eat.
Still a stomach growls.
Well, as long as it's not fuzzy, I think I still have a few things that are good in here. That is it. That's a wrap. I'm gonna say it now. My nose is still stuffed up, so if you don't like hearing people talk with stuffy noses, turn it off right now. Anyway, I cannot believe it's the end of season 1. Season 2 is gonna be so great. We haven't started recording it yet, but we are this next week, which is really, really exciting. We hope you'll stick with us. Thank you for everyone and your patience in the delay of this episode. The stream has been rescheduled, so our Thirsty Sword Lesbian stream with our amazing guests is still happening. It's just going to be happening in March. So we hope you'll stick around. We're going to take a few weeks off. It's been a little bit of time, like a year and a half, or if 2 years since we started publishing episodes, and we're taking a little break. Getting caught back up, getting some admin done, taking some time off to be ill. Thank you all for your support. Tell a friend, now's the perfect time to join in and listen. Started an arc, catch up while we're on break, and then start with us on season 2. We thank you so much for listening. Intro and outro by Nolan Clock. Everything else by myself and the beautiful, amazing cast. I hope you have a really great day.